Good evening and welcome inside the Wayne Gretzky Sports Center. It is a snowy Thursday night here in Brantford, Ontario. Titans back on home ice, and they're looking for a little revenge from last Friday. They take on the Port Colborne Sailors to complete a home-and-home series. 3-1. Port Colborne won last week. Let's see what the Titans can do here tonight. It'll be the Sailors right off the opening face-off. Deflected into the Titans zone. Patrick Babin will go back. Him and Panko start on the blue line for the Titans. It's Frank Zabo-Cristomo up front. And a pass out front is easily handled by Vicente. We get our first whistle 16 seconds into the hockey game, which gives us a chance to look at the starting goaltenders for tonight's contest. Already mentioned Vicente, the Mississauga, Ontario native, in game number 5 as a Brantford Titan. He is 2-2 with a goals against average of .392. That save percentage is at .896. And on the other side for the Port Colborne Sailors, it is J.J. Saleko, the Columbus, Ohio native. Game number 30 for him, 16-9-2-1. Goals against average 2.5. That save percentage is at .913, and he has one donut on the season as well. Sailors with all kinds of time in the offensive zone. Puck was whacked at and missed. That was Timmins right in front of the goal. Tons of ozone time to begin the hockey game. Out in front, it's Vicente coming up big again as Coe got a whack at it from the slot. Titans just looking to exit the zone. They can't. LaRiviere able to keep it alive and just send it across. Sailors are in the middle of completing a change. Titans will get it out to neutral ice, and it'll go all the way down for icing as Oletic was about a step and a half or two from the red line. And a minute 12 in, we remain scoreless. Titans and Sailors. It is the Port Colborne Sailors who lead the season series 3-0. They have outscored the Titans 12-5 through those 3 games. Point shot is blocked out in front. Dickinson at the point. He's hammered by Stippen up against the boards. Moon rims it around for Takis off of Oletic's skate. Kim LeMay will give it to Moon, who is well over the red line. He'll rim it around. Titans will get their change. Panko and Vrugdenhill on the back end. It'll be Henneberry, Curry, and Scriven out up front as the Titans go with 13 forwards and 5D. Through the middle, it's Scriven trying to get one on goal. He can't as it's deflected up and out of play for another stop just shy of 2 minutes in. The 4th and final game to get underway here on Thursday, January 23rd. We'll keep you updated on the other 3 contests around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League as the countdown to the postseason is well underway. St. Catharines Falcons already locked up their playoff spot at the top of the Eastern Conference. I'm sure more to follow as the next couple of weeks go on and into the month of February. Hard to imagine that's already next week. As Scriven able to gain the red line, he'll send it in. Curry in on the forecheck. Almost got there first. Getting some help from Scriven. He's trying to shield the puck away from a Sailor, and now Port Colborne will move it to neutral ice. Patrick Babin trying to escape a check. He does. Goes around behind his own net and has a ton of real estate in front of him. He'll bank it for Grattan, who will rim it around. Saleko out to play it. Up along the boards, it is Salvatore. And now right back to Saleko. Krakowiak went it down as he tried to enter the zone. Titans will take over. It's Patrick Babin. Quick pass to Craig. He'll try to gain the red line and will. Cricino kicked at it and got it below the goal line. Sent it to the front off of Saleko's stick. And here are the Sailors again. Krakowiak tried to throw it to the front. Nobody home as heading to the net was Dudziak. And now here is Cristomo. All kinds of speed. Appeared to get around his man. Didn't have the puck, and then he went down. Now Krakowiak quickly the other way. Vrugdenhill on him, able to negate him enough that the puck went up against the end glass. Krakowiak again, and Vicente doing it old style, staying on his feet to try and bat it away. And now here's Caleb Frank. Over the Sailors line, tried to look for Cristomo. It's off a Sailor stick. Here's Zabo in the corner. Get it to the point for Panko. Here's Moon. He will fire one on goal. Saleko reaches out with the catching glove to stop play and get a face-off deep in his own zone. 4 seconds shy of 4 minutes played here at the Gretzky Center. Still no score between the Titans and Sailors. And Titans coming into action 5 points out of the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, albeit they do have 3 games in hand on the Pelham Panthers. And this being one of them with the Panthers idle tonight. Point shot missed the net well wide, went to the end boards. Cole got out to center, but that's as far as he goes as the puck will be sent in by Stippen. Timmins back for it, knocked against the boards. Kim LeMay centering pass, and Oletic just missed it. Marie potentially had a wide open net. Quickly back are the Sailors, shot off a stick and wide. That was off the stick of Alexander. 2-on-2 battle against the boards along the far side. Cole with it. Here's Kennedy. Behind the net, knocked off stride. Kennedy again. Tried to send it to the point. It was taken away by Henneberry. And he'll just escape the zone with Babin right next to him. Exactly 5 minutes gone in the first. Babin tried to quickly move it. It was off of Scriven. Back comes Coe. Tried to wind up for a shot, but got tangled up with Takis. Coe with it again in the corner. Taken to the boards by Scriven. Trying to free it up is Linz. He can't do so, and here comes Scriven. Through the middle, over the Sailors line. He's knocked off stride as he entered the zone. That was Easton Linz coming back. Henneberry with a drop pass, but just gave it away. Cerrone, as he crosses the line, the Sailors are offside, and another stop here. No score in the first. Titans looking to get back in the win column. They began 2025 with a couple of victories, but have dropped their last 2. It was St. Catharines winning at 7-2 here at the Gretzky Center 1 week ago, and then, of course, the Titans falling to Port Colborne at the Valley Center this past Friday. Another 2-game weekend for the Titans. It begins tonight against Port Colborne, and then they will be in Caledon tomorrow night, who the Caledon Bombers able to snap the losing streak. 33 in a row without a victory after winning their first game of the season. Able to defeat the Hamilton Kilty Bees in overtime. So that's who the Titans will meet tomorrow. It'll be the last home game for the Titans here at the Gretzky Center for about a week and a half or so, as next Thursday they will be in Hamilton to take on the Kilty Bees, but return home Saturday as the Air Centennials are back in town for the second time in less than a month. Neutral zone face-off. Sailors just trying to get it deep into the Titans zone. They can't. Panko, quick pass to Frank. Moved it a couple of feet, and Vrugdenhill takes down Kennedy. Alexander trying to come in also, and he may get called for a penalty here as the official to our left will call a rough, and it will be Alexander to head to the penalty box for 2 minutes or less. So this Brantford Titans power play that sits at 7th in the Eastern Conference at 16.9% will look to get on the board first. This Sailors penalty kill, 81.9%. That is good for 6th in the Eastern Conference, and they're actually 6th in the Eastern Conference on the penalty kill and the power play. Titans with a clean win. Here's Babin. He will try to move it back to Zabo. It's off of him, and Sailors could potentially have an opportunity shorthanded. Vicente the save. Follow-up chance. He got it with the glove, too. Looking to play it, but nobody was ready for the puck, so Titans almost give up a shorty. 14 seconds gone in the Alexander Minor. Babin went down low for Frank. Frank tried to get it right back to Babin, but it's deflected away. That was Salvatore getting his stick in the lane. Babin with the puck moving up ice, able to gain the line, but knocked down. And the puck's back out to center where Frank will take over. 55 seconds left in the Alexander Minor. Frank, all kinds of speed, walks in and shoots right into the breadbasket. Saleko into the butterfly to make the save and hang on, no rebound. As number 24 in black with all kinds of speed into the Sailors zone. Here's Panko to Kim LeMay. From the circle, Saleko again makes the stop. Number 1 in white coming off a 27 save performance this past Saturday at the Galt Arena Gardens in Cambridge. It was a 4-3 overtime victory for the Sailors, who in that game they trailed 3-0 and came all the way back to pick up the extra point in the extra frame. Here's Panko. He'll let it go from the point, deflected. Saleko with the save, rebound to the boards. Moon able to keep it alive at the line and then get it down with his glove. He'll then send it middle of the ice. Panko, top of the slot area. It's deflected up and out of play. Might have caught the defender or just caught a piece of Saleko. Either way, stop and play, and we've got another face-off in the Sailors zone. 20 seconds to go in the Alexander Minor. 11:48 to go in the first period. Still awaiting our first goal of the contest. It'll be Cricino on the draw for the Titans. Who's going to grab it? Puck sitting there. It's finally won back. Here's Moon. Quickly to Grattan, who had to quickly move it to Panko. Top of the circle. Shot was blocked to the end boards. Cricino able to retrieve it. He's taken to the wall by Serov. And now Craig's rubbed it out of the play. We're back to 5-on-5 as Alexander, if he would have got the pass, would have been in all alone on Vicente. But he heads to the bench. Off of Cerrone, here's Moon. Through the middle, has Craig, gives it to him. Craig from outside looking for Moon. Stick was on the ice, but just out of his reach, out in front of the net. Nice little play by 3-27 in the black and gold. Craig will bank it off of the boards, looking for the intended target of Josh Curry. Couldn't find him. And now Vrugdenhill will take it back behind his net. Rim it around the boards. Along the half wall, Krakowiak is there for Port Colborne. He will now go off on a change or look for a stick. He will go off on a change as his stick lays on the ice to our left. Battle for the puck in the corner. Coming out with it is Scriven. Loose puck up for grabs. Henneberry with some speed. It's a 3-on-2 for the Titans. Henneberry moving to the middle of the ice, then cuts back towards the net, missing on the blocker's side. Babin goes across to Panko. He'll send it on goal. Saleko getting a piece and deflecting it to the end boards. Panko in neutral ice will go to Babin, having to avoid the errant stick. He'll just gain the red line and chip it in and let Henneberry chase after it. Getting there first was Willis. He just rimmed it around, and Port Colborne will begin a breakout. Cardarella just sent it in. He went off. Babin to Panko. Or Cristomo, able to stop it just outside the line and send it in. Titans had to tag up, they do. Salvatore had the puck knocked off his stick, and now here is Zabo. 2-on-2 with Cristomo, he gave him the puck. Into the corner, now the circle. Tried to put it out front, unable to do so. Now Moon will keep it alive at the blue line. Sent all the way around for Frank. Knocked off his stick, and once again come the Sailors up ice. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is a piece of wood across the ice here at the Gretzky Center. Once we wait for a replacement piece of glass here to replace it, I'm hoping we're going to have it for next Saturday when the Centennials come to town. Here's Kim LeMay gathering the puck in the circle. He took the shot, and Saleko made the save. And you just know the way hockey players try to do things. Somebody's going to try and lay a big hit right up against the wood. You know they're going to do it just because. Brugdenhill sends it to Stippen, standing right in front of that missing pane of glass. Zabo will go around the net. Drops it off for Panko. Tried to go back for Zabo, who was headed to the slot area. It was picked off. 8:05 to play, first period, no score. Puck was centered. Number 4 in black was there with number 4 in white behind him. Panko dropped it for Frank. He'll shoot. Just missed the net on the glove side. Cristomo poked at it. Babin at the point. He'll walk in. Go below the goal line. Babin still with possession of the puck. Circling the zone. Able to find Zabo. Pass across, and Frank looked to make a 1-0. It ended up to the point for Babin. Here's Cristomo. Tried to throw it on goal, and it is off a leg, up and out of play. As the Titans pressing here in the last couple of minutes, looking for the opening goal as we are scoreless. 7:28 to go in the first period. Again, the Titans looking to rebound from a couple of losses this past Thursday and Friday. Mentioned it was a 3-1 final in favor of the Port Colborne Sailors in Port Colborne. Ethan Zabo, the lone goal for the Titans. Shot misses the net well high over the glove of Vicente. Puck now chipped deep, icing called, and getting there first is Port Colborne. So the faceoff will come all the way down. 7:11 to go in the first. The Sailors coming into action today, 22-12, 2-1, with a plus 23 goal differential. They found the back of the net 128 times this season. They are 4th in the Eastern Conference with 47 points. Looking to join the group at the top, and that includes likes of Fort Erie, St. Catharines. Cricino tried to quickly turn and throw it to the net, unable to do so. Puck escaped the zone, right back to Cricino. He'll just chip it on goal where Saleko will have to steer it aside. Their Centennials, of course, that third team near the top of the Eastern Conference standings. And it's getting tighter and tighter as the weeks go along. St. Catharines, I mean, they've already clinched their playoff spot. But they currently sit at 59 coming into action. Ayr at 53, Fort Erie at 49, and there's Port Colborne at 47. Talk about those three teams for most of the season to this point, but the Port Colborne Sailors very much in the conversation to even put themselves in a spot in second place in the Eastern Conference, just trailing by a matter of 6 points. It's going to take some work, of course, but that's why this is the best part of the regular season, the stretch to the postseason. Battle along the wall to our right here at the Gretzky Center. Freed up in the middle of the ice. Saleko with the save. Came off the stick of Scriven. Former Kilty B. Trying to fight for the puck again. Just got something towards the net, but ended up missing it. Here's Babin stopping it at the point. He'll throw it towards the net. It was blocked and came to the corner. Willis will gather it, below his own goal line, and just chip it out to center ice. It was over Oletic, all the way down for Vreugdenhill. For Oletic, off the boards. Kim LeMay going to the middle of the ice. Shot came from Oletic. He missed the net high. Now DiPietro, just onside at the Titans line. Here comes Stippen, and they are offside. Oletic was a little too quick, middle of the ice. He wanted to go right to the net front, but he was just ahead of the play. And the faceoff will be right in front of the Sailors bench. 5:07 to go, no score. As we look around the rest of the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League, after 20 minutes in air, the hometown Centennials lead the Hamilton Kilty Bees 1-0. In Chatham, they've started the second period. They're almost 4 minutes in to the middle frame. It is the Maroons up 2-1 over the Elmira Sugar Kings. Cristomo did a nice job to collect the puck and give it to Panko. Down low for Frank, looking for Zabo. Couldn't get a shot off, and back comes Port Colborne up ice. Panko Moon out there on the back end. Point shot, Vicente got a piece, steered it aside. Panko sent it around looking for Moon, away from him. It's poked back to Panko. They'll send it to Cristomo, who will send it across the ice for Frank, who lost the handle of the puck as he tried to enter the Sailors zone. That other game will get you caught up on. The London Nationals leading Sarnia 1-0. They are through 20 minutes in Sarnia as the Legionnaires and Nationals go at it in a battle of the 402. Craig tried to send it out in front as Grattan was in the middle. We have a delayed penalty upcoming, and it will go against the Sailors. So the Titans will head to their second power play unless they do score. They do not. The Sailors touch up. Titans 0 for 1, but they'll get another chance here with the extra man late in the first period. 3:39 to go. As the Riviere will sit for 2 minutes or less. Titans hoping for less. Sailors hoping for the full 2. Across to Babin. It was away from him. Titans able to regather the puck. It's Babin going all the way out to the point. Off a stick to Zabo. He'll go down low to Frank. Frank right back to Zabo. Back to Frank. He'll go to Babin. To Cristomo. Tried to quickly send it across for Frank. Fanned on the pass, and it is sent all the way down by the Sailors. Easton Linz on the forecheck, short-handed. But it'll be Babin settling things down. Zabo will drop it across, and shot coming from Cristomo ended up on the boards. Here's Cristomo still with the puck. We'll move it to Zabo. He'll fire, and it once again finds the end boards. Frank will go to Babin. Wanted to shoot, couldn't. Cristomo tried to go back for him. It ends up all the way across for Zabo. Frank to Babin. Deflected wide of the net. Zabo again. Across looking for Cristomo. Would add a wide open net if they connected. Babin back down for Cristomo. He'll fire. Just missed it on the far side. Zabo again with the puck. Here's Frank. To the middle of the ice. He'll shoot. It was blocked. Rebound was right at the feet of Stippen, but he couldn't find it. Kim LeMay towards the net. Saleko got turned in his crease, but he's able to hang on. Titans with one last effort on the power play. Still got 10 seconds to work with. A minute 48 to go in the first. Sailors will control it off the draw, just take it to the corner. It's Moon at the point. Moon again, in the slot, couldn't get the shot off. We're back to 5-on-5. Salvatore will throw it towards Vicente, just batted it down, and he will then cover up as it dropped right in front of him. And a face-off deep in the Titans zone. Shots to this point, 12-9 in favor of the Brantford Titans. Power play looking good here in the opening 20, however, haven't been able to beat Saleko, who has been sharp in the first period. Panko will bank it for Henneberry. He tried to move it up for Scriven, unable to do so. Now here's Panko. He'll just rim it around behind his own net. Here's Scriven. Through the middle, he gains the red line and just sends it in where Saleko will stop it. Gave it to Henneberry, out in front to Scriven, and Saleko makes the save down into the butterfly. Titans almost capitalizing off a Port Colborne turnover. Lynn's to the point, LaRiviere. He'll go far side. It was behind Timmons, so he'll have to retrieve it at the boards and then just threw it on goal. Vicente got it with the chest and then pounced on the rebound before anyone in the white and blue could get there. 42.1 to go in the first. Two number 16s go at it on the draw. It's the Sailors off the face-off as Krakowiak was able to win it, but no shot came. Pass looking for Frank, deflected in the middle of the ice. 30 seconds to go. Panko will go cross ice for Frank through his legs. Now LaRiviere tried to find Dudziak, couldn't. And there's a battle right in front of the Port Colborne bench. Krakowiak will just send it into the Titan zone. 5 seconds to go in this first period. Jack Panko will just take it deep into his own end. That's how the first 20 ends. Shots 13-10 after the first, no score between the Titans and Sailors. penalties. And right away, it's Panko spinning around, just getting it inside the Sailors' zone. They quickly move the puck up ice. It was Port Colborne controlling the first 2-3 minutes of play in that first period inside the Titans' zone, and they're looking to do the same here, but get on the score sheet. Pass out to the front of the net, no shot. And it'll just be backhanded deep away from Cristomo, and then he checks his man. Frank along the far boards, able to tip it for Zabo with all kinds of speed through the middle. Zabo has Cristomo with him. He'll drop it. On his backhand, he missed the net. Trying to go glove side on Saleko. Saleko with 13 saves in the opening period. Vicente turning aside 10. Here's Moon. He will rim it around the boards. Fresh off the bench, Quinton Kim LeMay. Stick lift by Frank, taking his man to the boards. And now it's just centered, where Port Colborne will look to escape the zone, and they will now. Second effort. Towards the front of the net, pass was blocked as Kennedy tried to throw it out front. Nobody in white was in the zone as they were in the middle of a change. The reinforcements are here now, and they're looking to take advantage. Here's Stippen. Along the right wing side, he'll stop just inside the line. Looking for Quinton Kim LeMay. Pass was intercepted by Smith. And now he'll get the puck back, middle of the ice and into the Titan zone, where he'll just backhand it deep. Moon will send it behind his own net. Stippen racing back to try to get the puck. Vrugdenhill was there as well. Tried to pass it off, but it was deflected up into the netting and out of play. Babin whacked at it, just sent it to the boards. Freed up and sent back to the far side. Moving it was Cerrone. Now Scriven over that Titans logo. He'll just fire it in from center ice. On the forecheck, Henneberry along with Curry. It's Henneberry getting the puck and then banking it for Curry. Tried a backhander to Scriven, couldn't get it to him, so Scriven will go for a skate, get the puck, and go to the corner. 2-on-2, far side to our left here at the Gretzky Center. One of 4 games around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Curry kept it alive and just sent it in deep again. Back there is Dickinson for Port Colborne. He'll just bank it off the glass where Babin knocked it down. Curry there as well. Babin tried to make a move, lost the handle, and Linz will just send it out. Vrugdenhill looking for Babin. Puck was away from him. Here's Linz all alone on Vicente. And no, sir, we remain scoreless as the Port Colborne captain with an opportunity to break the deadlock. He can't. Three and a half minutes played in the second. In deep, Salvatore to get it along with DiPietro. 3 Titans hounding them to get the puck back, but it's turned over. No shot. As Willis at the point just sends it around where Panko will try to greet it. Now Vrugdenhill behind his own net will bank it out to center ice. Willis. Grattan was going off on a change, but the puck ended up right at his feet. Now Panko through the middle, looking for Cristomo, who tried to cut past Willis, but he couldn't. Now Cricino. Cricino got help from Cristomo and Frank, who tried to bank it to himself. Now Cristomo again. Out front, Zabo then backhanded it, but nobody in black was there. Chip to the point where Moon keeps it alive. Batted it down to himself. Titans with a chance out in front. Frank couldn't find the puck, or found it late. And it's out to center for Panko. Zabo quickly turns just inside the line. Here's Moon. Into the right circle. He'll shoot and miss the net. And it's up and out of play. 15:02 to go in the second. Still no score. Out to center, Babin looking to break free, can't do it. Oletic will, just gets inside the Sailors line. Stippen took a run at his man. That was Cardarella, and now he'll go off on a change. Off of Stippen's stick, deep into the Port Colborne zone. Getting there first is Timmins. He'll just give it to Quinton Kim LeMay, who then lost the handle of it. And here comes Alexander. Delayed penalty upcoming. And it'll be interference. It'll more than likely be against, I believe, Takis, who didn't let Alexander by as he was entering the Titan zone. So the first power play of the night for Port Colborne will come with 14:27 to go in the second power play. 6 in the Eastern Conference, 18.5%. The penalty kill for Brantford, 80.7, which is 8th best in the Eastern Conference in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Zabo shorthanded with some speed. Cristomo trying to catch up. He will. He'll shoot, and maybe getting a piece of it was a goaltender, Saleko. Either way, the puck ends up out of play, and we'll get a stop. So a shorthanded chance for the Titans, much like the Sailors had early on in the first Titans power play back in the first. Close but no cigar. We remain scoreless. Cricino, Babin, Curry, and Panko out to begin the penalty kill. Minute 10 to go in the man advantage for the Sailors. They're set up in the offensive zone towards the net. Puck was up in the air. It came off the stick of Willis. Here's Wozni. Now he'll get it back. Skate in from the blue line. Send it down low. Alexander looking to quickly move it to the front. It was blocked, and then Vicente with the glove. It remains scoreless. Salvatore all alone in front, and all Vicente could do was just stick the catching glove out, and it remains 0-0. And we could be looking back at that one, depending on what the final score is, if Brantford comes out on top as one of those ones that if it goes in, it might be the difference. Wozni tried to reverse it. Panko will instead do the job. Got it to Zaba, who just got it to the red line, where Cristomo then took a run at Krakowiak. Just took him to the boards. Now here's Zabo trying to get another shorthanded chance. He can't. Now it's Ian Krakowiak. The backhander to the far side along the blue line. Turning will be Alexander. He's hit by Panko. Able to get by Babin. Tried to center the puck. It was blocked. 2 seconds and 1. Takis will step onto the ice. We're back to 5-on-5. Titans able to kill it off, and the Sailors go 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Titans 0 for 2, both of their opportunities coming in the first. And again, it's a rarity, to say the least, for the Brantford Titans to, well, take penalties in general. They continue to have the fewest PIMs in the entire GOJHL at 377 on the season. The closest is Stratford at 442. And that's been one thing that Daniel Fitzgerald has preached pretty well the entire season, that they're going to play hockey, they're going to play the game the right way, and they're going to do it disciplined, because if you don't, it's tough to win games. And the Titans, of course, fighting to get back into the 8th seed. The Pelham Panthers are on a roll right now, winning their last 4 games, as the Titans look to make up some ground. Staying out of the box will help. Just inside the line, it was Stippen sending it in deep. He'll go off on a change. Oletic got it to Quinton Kim LeMay, who just got it deep. He'll go on a change as well, as Scriven will come on for him. Titans kept it alive just inside the line for a second, but then Vrugdenhill will fire it right around, and he'll go off on a change. Babin pinching in. Hannaberry covering for him. Speaking of Babin, he's got the puck, trying to work his way to the middle. It's knocked off his stick. Battle along the boards, 2-on-2, now 3-on-2 to our left. Scriven got it, gave it to Hannaberry. He'll shoot, it was blocked right in front of him, and the rebound poked to center ice, as trying to get away was Frankie Cardarella. To center, Smith. Dudziak will send it deep. Sailors will get a change, as Vicente will stop it behind his own net. Curry whacked at it. Dickinson was right next to him. Now here's Moon. He'll gain the line. Moon still with the puck. Backhander to the corner, where Grattan will collect. Drops it for Scriven, protecting the puck. He's on his backhand, using that free hand to keep the opposition away. Pizzo Ferrato will send it around. Grattan will do the same. Dickinson to chase after it. Pizzo Ferrato with a stick lift, trying to take it away. Grattan joining. Here's Cricino wound up, and it was blocked and went behind the net. In the air, Cricino able to knock it down with help from Pizzo Ferrato. Here's Grattan to the middle, off of Cricino, able to find the puck. Cricino gave it to Grattan for Babin. To the right circle, he'll shoot. It was blocked out in front. Titans with the rebound. Sailors just trying to exit the zone. I'm sure they're going to look for a change as quick as possible. Babin tried to catch them, but he lost the handle of the puck. And now it'll be sent down. Icing waved off. They say Panko could have made a play on the puck with 8:52 to go. Second period, no score. Titans and Sailors for the second time in less than a week. Puck will roll all the way down to Saleko with Cristomo right on top of him. He will cover up the puck and take his chances with a face-off in his own zone. As we've passed the midway mark of period number 2, still awaiting that first goal. Sailors thought they had it. Vicente said no on the power play for the Sailors. Wide open net, and number 30 in the black and gold just stuck the glove out. The only thing he could do, he was already down and out, and he just threw that glove and got the puck. Not literally throwing it, for anyone out there wondering. And off of this whistle, it looks like the Sailors will get a power play as Cristomo escorted off the ice. So he gets called for roughing. So the Sailors with a couple of penalties in the first period. The Titans have now taken a couple here in the second. And the Sailors will control off the face-off. Timmins moved it for Serov. Serov again, send it down low. Vicente down in the blue paint. Where's the puck? Vicente found it and hangs on. A number of bodies out in front of the blue paint. But Carter Vicente able to keep it out. Cerrone at the right point will go across and now get it back. Cerrone moving in, will send it far side, shot over top of the net. Sailors will collect the rebound. Timmins, he'll let it go. Cerrone, or Vicente the save. Rebound is going to be cleared as Babin will fire it down. Looking for Zabo, who was ahead on the forecheck shorthanded. Quickly back of the Sailors. Out in front, Linz with a chance. It was deflected on the way through, and then it essentially sat at the side of the net. What's Vicente going to do? Power play goal for the Sailors. They strike first. It's 1-0, 7:39 to go. Brody Coe will pick up goal number 16 on the season, point number 37 for number 11 in white. That'll be his 5th power play goal of the season as well. And the all-important first goal of the hockey game belongs to the visitors. Takis off the draw, moved it to Henneberry, who got hit up high. Delayed penalty coming, so immediately following the opening goal, the Titans will have a chance to even up the game. And the referees will have a conference just inside the blue line across the ice, so it'll be head contact. As Smith will get called. So Smith is sent off. With exactly 7.5 to go in the second period, Titans to the man advantage. The goal will officially read Coe from Linz and Serov on the power play at 12:21. Down low is Stippen. He'll go to Frank. At the point for Zabo. Back down low to Frank. To Babin at the point. He'll go to Cristomo. Back to Babin. Back to Cristomo. Quickly for Zabo. Tried to chip it to the net, he couldn't. Frank will collect. Cristomo tried to find Babin, he couldn't, and poor Colborne will clear. 5:40 to go, second period. We have finally seen some scoring here at the Gretzky Center. First it was Coe, and then it was Stippen, both on the power play, as the Titans able to take advantage of the 2-minute minor and 10-minute major to Noah Smith for head contact. And it took all of a minute into the power play for them to beat Saleko. Their first shot of the second period finds the back of the net. And now through the middle will be Cardarella. He'll just send it in deep. Vicente out to play it. He'll rim it around for Henneberry. Tried to go middle of the ice to find Curry. Finds him anyways. He'll gain the Sailors line. Lost the handle of the puck, and it's chipped out to Mason Takis. Takis just at the red line. It's off a stick and sent deep. Collecting it is Willis. He'll escape a check. Kept in at the line by Vrugdenhill. Towards the net, it was deflected. Saleko with the save. Rebound picked up by Willis, and he just sends it out. Takis across. His teammates were changing, so really he had only option for him. Now to the middle. Cerrone fanned on the shot. Following up is Krakowiak. He never got it on goal. And back come the Titans. Pizzoferrato shot into the glove of Saleko. .405 to go. 1-1 hockey game here at the Gretzky Center. Off the faceoff, it was Serov winning it in his own defensive zone. Here's Cerrone off of Vicente as he makes another save. He's been busy here in the second period. Another chance in front, and you can see it here from here. We've gotten used to it at the Gretzky Center as the net comes off, but also Vicente is down. Carter Vicente slow to get up after the net was knocked off. Back to his feet, looks to be all right. .337 to go in the second. So the faceoff will be to the blocking side of the Titans net. It'll be Serov winning it again. Here's Timmins. Towards the net, Vicente, the save, rebound was just wide on the far side of the post. Zabo moved it to Frank, back to Zabo. That's Cristomo with him, he'll give him the puck, shot saved by Saleko, and then Frank will take his man down. He'll get called for the trip as Port Colborne trying to get a chance on the delayed penalty. Vicente got there first. So Frank will head to the penalty box. As the Titans were trying to take the lead. Cristomo with a quick shot off the rush that Saleko stopped. Frank just going for the rebound, got a stick in the feet of his opponent. So the Sailors, who are already 1 for 2 on the power play, will get another opportunity late here in period at number 2. And they'll win the draw again. Cerrone will go to Timmins. Tipped on goal. Vicente the save. Rebound. I don't think he got another shot on him. Here's Timmins again. Towards the net. Vicente the save. He got the rebound too. And Vrugdenhill will clear the zone. We're going to play some 4-on-4 late in the second. 2:39 to go, to be specific. 32 seconds ticked off of the Frank minor. It'll now be Carter Timmins heading to the penalty box. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:28. And then a 32-second power play for the Titans, who have converted already. But here's a chance, 4-on-4. Salvatore tried to get to the net. He couldn't. Good job coming back by Cristomo to negate that chance. Now Zabo racing for the puck. Couldn't get there. A lot of open ice here at the Gretzky Center for Willis. Quickly to Salvatore. He's knocked off stride. Cristomo tried to turn it back. He couldn't. Willis just inside the line will send it deep. That's Wozni receiving the pass, but then it's taken away from him. Babin through the middle. He's hounded. Linz towards the puck, but Vicente comes out, and a beautiful play to negate that chance. Here's Henneberry in deep. In behind that Sailors net. Minute and a half to go in the second. 1-1 game. Panko will pinch in. Tried to center it. Henneberry just a little bit late getting there. Cricino will take his man down. And we get a whistle. With 1:20 to go. 9 seconds left in the Caleb Frank minor. And like I said, 32 seconds of power play time for the Titans, while Timmins will continue to serve his hooking penalty. Off the draw, Takis. Send it across to Panko. Got it on goal. That was steered aside. Frank steps out of the box with just over a minute to go. Panko will move it ahead for Henneberry. He'll gain the line and just send it wide of the goal. Takis was on his way down the right wing side. He'll sauce it to Panko. Into the left circle, centered it. Shot was stopped by Saleko, rebound, and he's on top of it. Timmins out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5 with 36 seconds left to play in the second period. Coe and Stippen are goal scorers, coming just past the midway mark of regulation time. 12:21 for Coe, 13:31 for Stippen. Timmins fresh out of the box. Couldn't connect with his man, and it'll go all the way down for an icing with 26 and a half left. Look at the other two games around the other three games, I should say, around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Ayr is up on Hamilton 2-0. They're after 40 minutes. Chatham leads Elmira 3-2. They're about 6 minutes into the third. And London continuing to lead Sarnia. It is 2-0. They're a minute and a half into the final frame. Frank off the face-off, tried to get it back to Moon, but it's taken away and sent all the way down. It will be wide of Vicente, and another icing will be charged to the Sailors. Port Colborne now with the edge in shots, 23-21, 13 in the middle frame to the Titans 8. With 10 seconds to go, it's Serov turning back up ice. Again, missed his man, as that was Kennedy along the far boards. Another icing for Port Colborne, so 2.7 to go. I'm a firm believer in pulling the goalie with this little time left, which tells you a lot, and why I'm up here and not down there. We'll see what the Titans can do here with a couple of seconds to work with. Babin and Panko will shift over To our side of the ice, it's one to the corner where Zabo just tries to backhand it to the middle, but the buzzer will go, and we're at the end of 40, 1-1 between the Titans and Sailors. Krakowiak will fire it to the far corner. Getting there was Cerrone. Pass off a skate. That was Moon trying to move it ahead. He couldn't. Willis kept it alive, and it's sent down to Linz. Moon is on him. Takis went to the ice to block the lane, and then ends up taking his number 23 counterpart to the boards. Freed up for Moon. He'll give it to Stippen. The goal scorer for the Titans tied things up at 13:31 after Brody Coe made it 1-0. Linz and Serov at 12:21 for the opening goal, and then Stippen from Zabo and Cristomo with the response just a minute 10 later at 13:31. Here's Scriven, tried to send it to the middle for Henneberry, couldn't get it to him. And it's sent all the way down into the Titan zone for Panko. He banked it looking for Henneberry, couldn't find him. Now Curry will go in on the forecheck, all kinds of speed. He tried a subtle little touch pass on the backhand to the front of the net. There was nobody there, but he didn't get much on it anyways. Cerrone to the far side, couldn't advance the puck, so going back is LaRiviere as he got it from his goaltender Saleko. Babin tried to cut through the middle and pass it to himself, but it hit a skate. And now Willis will have to chase after it for Port Colborne. Babin with a stick check. Just got it inside the line, and now Moon will have to chase after it in his own end. He'll send it all the way around. Grattan waiting for the puck. Goes to the middle for Cricino, and then it was poked off of his stick. Babin across to Moon. He'll gain the red line and just send it in. Saleko will come out to play it. Cricino will challenge him. Goaltender able to get it by number 20 in black. Cricino to the front. It's off a stick. And here come the Sailors. It's just backhanded, and with that fresh ice, that's an easy icing. So the faceoff will come all the way back. First of 2 games this week for the Brantford Titans. They will travel to Caledon tomorrow night to take on the Bombers before next week, where they will visit Hamilton and then welcome Ayr to town. Babin in the neutral zone over center ice. Will gain the Port Colborne line. We'll give it to Frank. Babin joining in down low. Zabo will collect the puck. Gave it to Babin. Hit along the boards. Looking for Frank. Sailors trying to settle it down and start a breakout. They will. It's Dudziak. Panko challenging him. Dudziak made the pass to the middle of the ice, and then Babin came back and poked it away with a follow-up chance going off the crossbar. Really don't think Vicente was expecting anything to come towards the net, and he reacted that way a little bit late as it hit the post. Krakowiak. Down low. Dickinson at the point. Lost the handle of his stick, and now it's Frank moving it to Zabo. He's got Cristomo going to the net. Zabo on his backhander to the front. Cristomo couldn't get it, and Saleko will just slide across and hop on top of the puck. This will be a huge couple of points for the Brantford Titans, who are 5 points back of Pelham for the 8th and final spot with 3 games in hand. And with Pelham not in action until Saturday in Caledonia, so that game tomorrow against Caledon will be pretty important as well for the Titans. If you get this one, you get that one. You're 1 point back of Pelham heading into the weekend. Pass out front was deflected wide and partially blocked by Takis as he lost his stick. He now collects it. Oletic had all kinds of speed. It was poked away by Coe. Brugdenhill sent it down off of Stippen. Now Alexander off the boards. Through the middle. Sailors just onside. Alexander had no option but to send it around, where Lucas Moon will pick it up. He'll rim it around again. Sailors are in the middle of a change. Now here's Babin just chipping it for Henneberry. He could whack at it. Up in the air for Babin. He settled it down. Saucer pass far side looking for Curry. Stick was lifted. Puck was in the air. And back comes Port Colborne. Drop pass just inside the line. Here's Serov a chance, and Vicente stopping it with the head. And he's shaking that head. See if the mask is loose at all. Doesn't look like it is, so we play on. 14.5 to go in the third. It's a 1-1 game. Cerrone. To the point, Willis. Back to Cerrone. Middle of the ice for Serov off of his stick, and here comes Lucas Moon. He'll move it for Scriven. Poked off of his stick. Curry following up. Lynn's hounding him from behind. As Willis pokes at it to neutral ice. Here's Serov. Lost the handle. Grattan took it away. Here's Cricino. They'll give it to Pizzo Ferrado. He lost the handle of the puck, and back comes Port Colborne. It's the captain, Linz, with some speed down the right wing side, trying to cut to the net, and he'll go out front, lost the handle, and Vicente knocked down. As this time, he does lose his mask. It stayed on after the shot, but after this collision, it is in the back of the net. So that's the second time we've seen Vicente go down in the game. But he's back to his feet. Seems to be good to go. And he is a big reason why it is still 1-1. A miraculous save in the second period. It was the first power play of the game for the Sailors. Takis was in the box, and all the goaltender could do was put his glove out there, and if he got it, he got it. If he didn't, it was in the back of the net, and Vicente just stuck the glove out and was able to make the save. Or else that would have eventually led to a Port Colborne 2-0 lead, as they were the ones to eventually open the scoring. Off the draw, Cardarella tried to send it to the net. It was off of Frank, and he's slow to get up. Takis got it past Dudziak. Frank tried to advance it, he couldn't. And now Cardarella knocks down Takis. Timmins a shot, and Vicente with the save. In the blue paint to the butterfly. That'll be Stippen, Kim LeMay, and Oletic on the ice up front for the Brantford Titans. Port Colborne trying to win it forward. They do, towards the front of the net, and they almost scored right off the draw. Puck stays out. It remains 1-1. Panko will escape his own zone. Was looking for Kim LeMay, but missed him. But a perfect bounce off the boards right to Saleko. Forces him to cover. And the Titans now with an offensive zone face-off. As Vicente will switch up the water bottles. So the blocking side of Saleko. Dickinson moved it behind. Here's Linz through the middle, poked off his stick by Babin. Nice calm play by number 28, and then Oletic knocks his man down on the far side. That was Coe going to the ice. Centered, went right to Stippen, and he'll have a ton of room in front of him to move up ice. Just gains the red line, and the Titans will get a wholesale change. 12:20 to go in the third. 1-1 tie between the Titans and Sailors. Back half of a home and home between Port Colborne and Brantford, with Port Colborne. It was really a 2-1 game. You can add an empty netter to make it 3-1. but they collected a couple of points on home ice last week. Frank fighting for the puck up against Smith. Brugdenhill from the right point. Low shot, just trying to get it towards the net. It ended up in the air. Frank will turn back. Nice job shielding the puck into the circle. He'll turn and fire. Saleko the save. And Linz just gets it to center, where Moon tries to turn it back. Poked off Cristomo's stick, and Brugdenhill will go to his own zone. Up for Cristomo, off his stick. Ian Krakowiak was behind his own goal. It'll be sent all the way down, and once again, Port Colborne is charged with an icing. We continue to roll on in this third period. Off the draw, it was one to the boards. Curry couldn't keep it alive, and now Takis will give it to Babin. Just over the red line, he'll rim it all the way around. Curry will chase after it up against Alexander. Shot coming from Scriven, and Saleko got it with the glove, and yet another face-off in the Port Colborne zone. Out of town around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. The Air Centennials are just under 3 minutes away from collecting 2 points over Hamilton. They lead at 5-2 with 2:45 to go in the third. In Chatham, Elmira has tied the game. It was 3-2 early in the third period. They forced overtime, and as I say that, I see a 4 pop up next to Elmira's logo on the scorebook at the top of the website. So Elmira will collect the extra point as they win it in overtime over Chatham. And then the London Nationals in Sarnia are 40 seconds away from a victory over the Legionnaires. It's 3-1 with less than a minute to go. Here it's 1-1 with 10.5 to go. Babin will make a couple of moves in the neutral zone. We'll find Scriven, who gets over the blue line and just tried to force it deep. He's got it again, Scriven. Tried to get it on net, ended up wide or poked at by Saleko. Babin will backhand it across to Panko. Off of Craig's stick. And here's Ian Krakowiak. Rimmed around for DiPietro to Moon. He'll send it back deep, and it's Willis. Past Panko. Forced to go back is Cricino, and he'll quickly move it to Moon. Lucas Moon off of Grattan's stick, all the way down where Saleko will play it. Calmly get it to Willis. And now here are the Sailors 2-on-2. Shot from just inside the line, missed the net by a bunch. Cardarella let it go. As Krakowiak sent it right back and then took a bump. Lucas Moon sent ahead for Frank. It missed him, and it goes as an icing against Brantford. 9:25 to go in the third, 1-1 game. Again, Port Colborne leading the season series 3-0 to this point, outscoring Brantford 12-5. To include tonight, make it 13-6. Cardarella off the draw. Shot was blocked to the corner. And then Craig will just bank it. Puck is on edge. It's rolling. And icing is waved off. So Port Colborne will start from behind their own net. Pass missed Cardarella. Going down is Brugdenhill. So he gets there first. It's another icing. Now 9:03 to go. Takis at the point, down low for Frank. One-timer stopped by Saleko off the stick of Cristomo. Brugdenhill will send it behind for Frank. Had an option to go to the point, decides to go back down low. Cristomo far side, here's Takis. On goal, blocker saved by Saleko. And he does a nice job steering it to the boards out of danger. Takis down low to Frank, to Zabo. He's looking for Cristomo for a one-timer, but Zabo intercepted it. And now it's poked to center ice where Vrugdenhill just gains the red line and rims it around. Saleko out to play it. Frank on the forecheck as the Titans are in the middle of a change. Timmins with a backhander to LaRiviere. Kim LeMay looking for options, is taken to the boards by a couple Sailors. Panko to Frank. Extended shift for number 24. He'll have to head off the ice dead tired, as Panko will stop it in the neutral zone and just get it to the face-off circle to our right. 7:50 to go in the third. 1-1 tie, Titans and Sailors here at the Gretzky Center. As play will be blown dead with 7:42 to go. We'll face off across the ice in front of the Titans penalty box. Serov off the draw. Dickinson just got the red and took a funny bounce as he dumped it in. Panko tried to rim it around, he couldn't. Serov took it away. And now it's Oletic losing the handle. Here's Linz, he'll fire in, getting a piece Vicente up and out of play. Again, those shorter boards behind the nets here at the Gretzky Center have played a huge role this season. There have been quite a few pucks where you get those higher panels of glass behind the net. They more than likely stay in play. We'll call that home ice advantage for the Brantford Titans. Here's Dickinson at the point. Send it on goal. Vicente steered it aside. Got it by Frank, who was challenging Dickinson at the point. Cerrone was tangled up. Here's Serov. Takis will give it to Lucas Moon. Moon looking up ice. Off of Frank to Cristomo. Almost came back to Cristomo, but Linz was a little bit quicker. Dickinson couldn't handle the pass. Cristomo, middle of the ice for Zabo. Lost an edge for a second, but still kept possession. Zabo in the circle, down low. Cristomo out in front. Never got a shot off as he tried to go to the backhand. Cristomo will fire one, and it was blocked on the way through and to the end boards. A couple of good looks there for the Titans. It remains tied. Cerrone couldn't get by his man. It's just sent to the near boards for Linz. He threw it to the middle. Into a sea of black uniforms. Cristomo will just gain the red line, and the Titans will change. Scriven, Curry, and Hannaberry up front for Brantford. Ian Krakowiak had a little bit of trouble handling the puck, and now it's sent ahead where Panko with a nice stick to poke it away. Rolling to the front, Alexander there, pass to the front, and Vicente is on top of it. As Alexander and Co looking to regain the lead for the Sailors. Kennedy there as well. They'll now go off on a change. That's Co, the only goal scorer for the Sailors. Stippen for the Titans. It was Co's 16th of the year, coming on the power play at 12:21. Stippen's 9th of the year, also on the power play at 13:31. Babin will gather. Pass was in the air for Grattan. He couldn't settle it down, so Vicente will play it just beside his crease. Turned over. Chance down low, out in front, and Vicente got a toe on it. Again, another play where he was down and out and didn't look like he had any chance to make the save, but he got the toe on the puck, and we remain tied. Willis to Krakowiak, now to Salvatore. It's a battle along the boards, 2v2. Grattan was there for the Titans trying to free it up. He'll now skate after it behind that Port Colborne net, and now we've got a delayed penalty upcoming. Play blown dead. Both officials catching it. It'll be a trip. and Grattan will head off. So the Sailors to the power play. 1 for 3 already in the hockey game. And the 6th best power play coming into the contest. So face-off will be the blocking side of Vicente. 4:55 to go in the third, 1-1 tie. Serov on the draw for Port Colborne. He'll win it cleanly. He's been good on the face-offs tonight. Timmins sent it across into the circle. Shot missed as it came off the stick of Cerrone. Coe down low. Panko's on him. Serov will join the fun. Linz is there as well. Serov will collect. We'll go to Coe. To the point, Timmins. He'll fire one. Vicente the save. Rebound to the corner. Puck was up in the air. Babin will knock it down and fire it all the way down past Timmins, and the Titans will get a change. Serov along the half wall into the circle. He'll fire a shot up high. And Vicente will make the stop, and no rebound with all kinds of traffic on the doorstep. Exactly a minute to go in the Grattan tripping minor. 3:54 to go in the third. Seems like a crucial point in the hockey game. Goals have been hard to come by, not just in this game, but really the season series, albeit 17 goals is quite a few. But it's been a tight one the last two. 3-1 this past Friday, including an empty netter. And now 1-1 here with 3:40 left. Sent to the far corner. Panko will get there first. Just wound up to try to clear the zone. Couldn't do it. Alexander with a backhander towards the net, and it's blocked. Now Zabo through the middle. Cristomo there as well, looking for a shorthanded chance. Zabo will actually turn back and bank it for Lucas Moon. We'll move it up to Cristomo. He'll backhand it back to Moon. 15 seconds left in the power play. Moon shorthanded into the zone, and Titans had to be careful. Oletic was ready to come on the ice, but the puck went right to Cristomo. Off of Alexander, just inside his own line. Power play over. We're back to 5-on-5. Grattan will race across the ice to the bench. Stippin on for him. Babin backhander to Oletic. Tried to quickly move it to Stippin cross ice. It was intercepted. Finally makes its way to 21 in black and gold. He'll move it in for Timmins. Over Lynn's stick, it will go all the way down, and Vicente with the paddle on the ice just steered it aside. Sailors take over. Timmins a shot, and Vicente sliding over to get it with the glove. And another face-off deep in the Titans zone. Now 2:13 left in the third. Look around the rest of the league, all finals. Ayr 5-2 over Hamilton. Elmira 4-3 in overtime over Chatham. And a 4-1 London victory in Sarnia. Zabo against Coe. It'll be Zabo winning the faceoff. Panko with a backhand pass to Moon. He'll give it to Frank. Back to Zabo, who whacked at it and pushed it too far. Coe quickly ahead. It was taken away by Frank, and now it's Moon. Moon with a nice pass to Cristomo out in front, and it's squeaked just the far side of the post. Smith up against Frank along the boards. Minute and a half to play in the third. Cristomo went to Zabo off of his stick, and now Cristomo laying the body on Kennedy. Moon quickly back. Lost the handle. It goes to the corner. He'll give it to Frank, just threw it to the net. Saleko made the save. Poor Colborne just whacked at it to send it all the way down. Does it have enough for icing? It does. 1 minute and 9 seconds to play. And an offensive zone draw for the Titans. Takis and Babin on the back end. It'll be Stippen, Kim LeMay, and Curry up front. Kim LeMay on the face-off. Coming in to help was Curry. Babin at the point, sent it down low for Kim LeMay. He threw it to the middle, but it was taken away. And Port Colborne will just chip it in. Vicente will pounce on it and get a face-off. Serov and Zabo on the draw. It'll be one back where Panko will go behind his own net. He was hounded by Linz, but still able to make the play. Cristomo took the puck, gave it to Babin. Escapes his zone off of Zabo's stick and just inside the Sailors' line. Serov fanned on the pass. Zabo took it away, and then he was knocked to the ice. 35 seconds to play. Referee says play on, deep. Cristomo lost the handle, and now Port Colborne a chance for a 3-on-1. Shot missed the net as it was deflected on the pass. And now another chance off the post. That was Serov, second pipe of the period. And now Vicente with a save. So they've hit a crossbar and they've hit a post in this third period. It remains tied 1-1. Frank sent it all the way down. One last rush here in regulation for Port Colborne. Won't be much of a rush as they just send it all the way down. And we are headed to overtime, all tied at 1.
After 60 minutes, the Brantford Titans won the Colborne Sailors round. Jumped on goal in that third period by Port Colborne 10 for a three-period total of 33, and by Brantford 6 for a three-period total of 27.
We're ready for overtime here at the Gretzky Center, all tied at 1. Coe for the Sailors, Stippen for the Titans. We're underway in the extra frame. It's Babin, Cristomo, and Zabo against Linz, Coe, and Timmins. To begin the extra frame, possession very important in 3-on-3, of course. Here's Timmins, quick chance. Saved by Vicente, follow-up shot by Linz, ended up missing the net. As Babin will move ahead, get it to Cristomo through the middle. Cristomo has Zabo, decides to keep it. Cristomo will go to Zabo, all the way to the corner. Coe is up against Zabo. Babin in deep to help out. Linz is on him, and now they switch. Babin against Coe, and Coe took it away. Chance for a break. Here's Timmins. He'll work in, and Vicente with the glove save. He has been very good tonight. 33 shots against through 60 minutes. He stopped 32 and now make it 34 with a couple of shots against in overtime. Now Caleb Frank will join Quinton Kim LeMay and Lucas Moon. And then Willis, Cerrone, and Serov for Port Colborne. It's Willis at the point. He'll give it to Serov. Serov to the middle of the ice. Moon is on him. He'll decide to turn back. Go to the blue line. Serov faked the drop pass. Ended up losing the handle for a second, but still able to get it to Cerrone. Played a minute and a quarter in overtime. Cerrone will go to the middle. He'll take a shot, and getting a piece Vicente. Now puck goes right to Frank. 2-on-2 the other way. Kim LeMay will go right behind Frank, who will cut to the middle of the ice. One-handed backhander hit the side of the net and went to the boards. Kim LeMay tried to go back to Frank. He couldn't. And now going behind his own net is Cerrone. He'll skate ahead. Port Colborne wants a change, as heading off is Serov. Cerrone still had the puck but had it taken away, and then the pass just missed Cristomo. Looked the wrong way. Here's Wozni. Fresh off the bench, Salvatore. Wozni still with the puck. Tried to pass it across. Good stick by Moon. He had it flat along the ice. And now Moon through the middle. We'll cut to the middle of the Sailors zone. Lost the handle. It goes to the corner and through his own legs. Wozni will take it behind Saleko. Salvatore. Panko now on the ice for the Titans, along with Zabo and Stippen. Titans will complete a change. Port Colborne will as well, as Coe, Linz, and Timmins are out on the ice. It's Frank, Stippen, and Panko for Brantford. Here's Frank. Right wing side. Tried to make a move around Timmins. Able to regain possession. Backhand pass to Panko. Stippen will go down low, give Panko another option. He'll circle back to the blue line. Poked in the air by Coe. And now Port Colborne with a chance for 2-on-1. Linz had it poked off of his stick. Good play from Stippen. He was the only man back and pressured Linz along the left wing side. Pass out in front. Did Vicente get it? He did. Oh my goodness, he does it again. That is the third highlight reel save from number 30 in black and gold. He is having a night in that Titans net. Port Colborne will control the draw. Serov being hounded by Curry. Lost the handle of the puck and then stick lifted Curry, and then Serov goes down. Babin, Curry, and Quinton Kim LeMay. Kim LeMay got it from Babin into the Sailors zone. Backhander to the front, and it was behind Curry, but Kim LeMay with the wheels to get the puck along the boards. Serov just chipped it down. Babin will chase after it. 3 minutes to go in overtime. Tied at 1. Babin will stop. Try to settle things down inside the circle. As Port Colborne will get a fresh body on. That's Coe. Here's Kim LeMay. Dropped it for Curry. He'll shoot. It was off a leg. That was Willis getting in the way. Kim LeMay will stop. Give it to Babin. Babin will shoot. And Saleko with the save. A great look by Patrick Babin. But Saleko sticks out the glove and hangs on with no rebound. 2:34 to play in the extra frame. Zabo clean went on the draw, right back to Moon. He tried to bank it for Zabo. And Moon able to keep it alive inside the zone. He'll give it to Cristomo. Cristomo will go back to Moon. He'll shoot. Saleko a pad save. Rebound kicked out for Coe. And Cristomo will have to put on the Jets to keep up with Coe. Coe fired a shot that was blocked and went to the boards. And now moving ahead, Cristomo being hounded by Linz, and Linz took the puck away. Chance for a 2-on-1 the other way. Dropped for Coe. He'll shoot, deflected, they score. It looks like it hit Moon out in front of the net. Port Colborne will collect the extra point. 2-1 is the final at the Gretzky Center. Final shots will read 38-29 in favor of Port Colborne. Vicente will have an L on the score sheet, but it doesn't get to overtime without him. He was phenomenal. 2 goals on 38 shots. It ends with Port Colborne on top, 2-1. Brantford collects a point, but Port Colborne gets the extra one. Brantford back on home ice in a week and a half. 2 Saturdays from now, the Air Centennials will be in town. Hope you'll join us for it. Finishing up here again, 2-1 your final in overtime for Port Colborne.